Is IU the solution to world hunger? I'm here for IU's Rebel era. Hello, Claire Bears, it's Holssi. Welcome to my channel. If you are new, and if you're returning, welcome back. Folks, I have only begun to scratch the surface when it comes to my experience with IU's discography. I am a brand new IU fan. I don't even know what her fandom is called. Yuena. U is from English, A is Sino-Korean for love, and Na is Korean for me. My apologies, Yuena. But every song that I've heard from her so far, like, I get the hype. I understand why she is as popular as she is. And I want to continue my journey of diving into her discography. And that'll be continuing with IU's latest comeback. And here in this reaction, I'll be doing the Holssi music video as well as the Shopper music video. So I can't wait to hear these two new songs. Let's get into the video. But before we do, please don't forget to give this video a like if you enjoy it, and subscribe to my channel. For today's beverage of the day, I have a glass of Sauvignon Blanc to keep me company for these two music videos. It's very light, it's very airy. I feel like that describes a lot of IU's music that I've heard so far. Because when I think of her music that I've heard, I immediately think powerful, moving ballad, or I think fun, light, airy, laid-back type of pop song. And based on the thumbnail of this music video, I feel like we're probably getting the latter rather than the former. Although I would love to hear a ballad centered around Tweety Bird and what exactly that would look like. Tweety Bird, you make me feel Tweety heard. That's about as good as you're gonna get from me in terms of songwriting abilities. But who knows, maybe we'll get something completely different with Holssi, which according to Papago means spore. So with a song about a spore exactly, what would be the subject? Would it be kind of like spreading joy and love like a spore spreads itself? Either way, I'm looking forward to seeing what we have here with Holssi. Trying to improve my Korean pronunciation, so feel free to roast me in the comments if I butchered that. So here we go. Oh, is she in LA? Oh. I wouldn't expect a beat like this from IU. I'm actually like obsessed with her voice. Ha! Tiny leader. I would love to be described as a tiny leader. Those harmonies. A dandelion seed. What on earth? Am I on drugs? Oh my goodness. I actually really like though how this song, in a way, the beat is a lot, but the rest of the song feels more on the understated side. So there's kind of like a contrast there between the beat and the rest of the instrumental. But for her, where she lays will be somewhere much higher, and she refused to take root on a ground too smooth. Actually, I feel like that's not even that far from what I was saying of what I thought the song might be about. So she's the tiny leader of that first little spore, that first little seed that's going to set off a chain reaction of all these other people. I don't know how to describe them, floating off into the abyss. But I feel like I'm here for this journey, whatever it is, whatever this whimsical route is that she takes us on. So let's continue. Still people looking up. Oh, rapper IU. Oh my god. How did I just do the exact same giggle at the exact same time as IU? That's amazing. We're just in sync, I guess. Us two dandelion seeds spinning off into the unknown. So let's go back just a touch. Where are these kids coming from? This is so fun though. Just adds to the playfulness to have the kids. I like all the seeds floating around her. I'm sorry, but those people are just like sending me the way they're floating. They're like balloons, like deflated balloons. If IU was like a Macy's Day Parade balloon. I mean, obviously I'm new to IU, but this feels like a different vibe for her than what I've seen, at least. Like, it still has that element of playfulness and like a lightness, obviously, in terms of floating like a seed to it from some of her previous songs I've heard, but at the same time has a bit of more of an edge to it with those rapping bits. But who knows, maybe she has a bunch of stuff like this and I just haven't heard it so far. But this feels like a new direction for IU to me. But you know, part of me is like worried about these people, like what's gonna happen to them. I'm fussing about it a little, honestly. And also, like, who's this little girl? What role does she have in this? And is there any kind of IU lore at all? Or are her music videos not really tied to one another? Because in a way, this is just my interpretation, but because nothing really else came from this, is this almost like baby IU peering into her future? Or maybe it's like the childlike version of herself, her previous self, who is afraid to be this new type of like Holssi, especially with the line like the road ahead won't be easy that comes right after that, of almost like that fear that could come in. But then also at the end, like, where is she going? She says, I'll leave everything I have left to you. Wish you all good luck. I'll even bother to say goodbye. See ya. Is that her farewell before she lifts off? But you know, I feel like with IU, she's the type of person where if she says jump, a lot of people will say how high. So if she says float off into the sky with me, follow me, many people would follow. But in summary, this was a lot of fun. It was cool to see this kind of edge to an IU song that I haven't heard before. And I always love a good cheeky song and a cheeky music video, so I appreciated the cheek. Now let's get to the title track of The Winning with Shopper. Now this is something I can relate to because the flavor of ADHD that I got includes impulse buying. I have an entire shelf of K-pop albums behind me to prove it. So if there's anything I know about, it's about being a shopper when I have no business being one. So maybe I can live vicariously through IU in this. And the next time I feel the impulse to buy something, I could just come here instead and live through IU. So are we going to get a similar vibe now to Holssi? Because I feel like between that and Love Wins All, the vibe was very different. And who knows, maybe this will be somewhere in between. Maybe it will be even further of a vibe from Love Wins All. I'm excited to find out. So let's check out the Shopper music video.
There once was a shop. And it wasn't just any shop. It was in fact extraordinary.
Oh.
With even more extraordinary items that never seemed to run out.
If only.
They say the items had powers that would only unlock to their rightful owners. So you might be wondering, who put those items there?
Is IU the solution to world hunger?
A fairy. Or maybe a thief.
Dun, dun,
Our
dun.
story begins here.
She's so stunning now.
At the
For real.
midnight auction.
아직도 난 다 가지고 싶어. 설레는 게 이렇게나 많은 걸.
Marauder's map.
저녁 7시
Ooh,
노을의 팔레트.
I like this beat. Is that TPR Ian?
터질 듯 내 이름을 외치는 목소리. 빼곡히
It is, isn't it?
빠짐없이 가질 때까지. 설명할 필요 없어.
Oh, I love that line. Take what you want no matter who calls you a freak. They called her a thief earlier, so is she like encouraging everybody to steal? And of course, I'm a millennial, so immediately I was just like, oh my god, Harry Potter. So yes, I'm very much enjoying the whimsy of this so far.
없어. 나 그때와는 다른 걸 원해. Let's go. Tell me 어떠지만 Look around. 시간은 잘마다 빨리
Oh. Ooh. Shop all day. Oh my goodness. Run! This is a really fun instrumental, and you know what it reminds me of? This retro pop artist named Betty Who, where I feel like if you liked this song, then you would like Betty Who. But like this chorus though just kind of kills me of shop all day. Greed is free. Go make your own. Like I was born to own. The shop will never close. Like I'm kind of living for that message, honestly. I'm here for IU's rebel era. Let's backtrack just a touch. All I hear is Betty Who. Arnar. Doesn't matter, she's got all of her magical objects to save her.
Let's go. Tell me 어떠지만 Look around. 시간은
Hello, sir.
빨리 걷자. 필요 없는 건 없어. For my victory. Even your jealousy. 날 이제껏 모르던 세상을 욕심내볼래. Let's go.
Ooh.
Tell me 어떠지만
Sparkly IU. I want someone to follow me around and just like throw confetti behind me wherever I go. I like this vest. Something I would wear. I like that all of these videos have had like credits to them. It's almost like a little movie that we've watched, and that's
They
honestly
say the items had powers.
what it felt like we were watching. That guy's my hero, truly. But doesn't it honestly feel like sometimes when you shop that the items have powers of just like, oh, I can magically spend this money and it makes my problems go away for like 10 seconds. And you know, I know she's not literally telling us to steal and to shop all of our savings away, and that this isn't some kind of like capitalism anthem. What I think she's trying to say here is that we should, you know, take for ourselves and spoil ourselves. Like, you only have so much time on this planet, so why not make it enjoyable? And I like this line of, no matter who puts you down, your greed is not enough. It really makes me think of that line from Eleanor Roosevelt, who said, no one can make you feel inferior without your consent. Of, as much as people can give you compassion, you're not going to feel it unless you give yourself that compassion. And you can never give yourself enough self-compassion. So like, treat yourself. And you know what? That just made me think of, you know, the love languages, the 5 love languages, where I know one of them is gift giving. There should be like self-love languages. I don't know if that exists. I'm sure it does somewhere. Yeah, okay. So like words of affirmation is give yourself positive affirmations, or like acts of service, do nice things for yourself to take care of yourself. And then gifts is part of that. Oh, this is a cute little table. Acts of service, cleaning. No thanks. But see, IU talking about this has allowed for me to look this up and think about this for myself. And hopefully now of me doing this, that you do for yourself as well. And having like a partner in crime, literally in this case, can help you feel that love. So friends, thank you for joining me for this reaction. I absolutely adored the vibe of both of these songs, and as much as IU absolutely smashes a ballad like no one else, I really enjoyed this fun, cheeky vibe of both of these music videos as well. In terms of a song, I feel like I would probably listen to a song like Shopper more than Holssi, but I really did enjoy both. But I would maybe give Shopper the slight edge. But I would love to hear from you what you thought about both of these songs and both of these music videos, as well as what you thought about the album as a whole. Are there any B-sides on here that you really enjoyed that you think I should check out? I don't know if I'm gonna have time to listen to them before I put this reaction out, but if I do, then I will definitely let you know my thoughts about those songs in the comments. And also, if you feel like there's anything else from IU that I should check out in the future and do a reaction to, please let me know in the comments as well, because I would love to keep going on this IU journey of mine and share it with all of you. So definitely keep me posted, but until my next IU reaction, I hope that you are doing well, staying safe, taking care of yourself, and I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day.